In the lively town of Sunview, there lived a boy named Sammy who loved food more than anything else. Among all the dishes he enjoyed, pizza was his favorite. Whether it was a cheesy slice topped with vegetables, or a spicy one loaded with chicken, Sammy couldn't get enough of it. However, he always felt that something was missing. No matter how many pizzas he tried from the town's famous pizzerias, none of them were perfect in his eyes. One day, I will make the most delicious pizza ever, Sammy often said to himself. Sammy lived with his grandmother, Nani, who was an excellent cook. Nani had taught Sammy many kitchen skills, from kneading dough to preparing flavorful sauces. One evening, while they were having dinner, Sammy shared his dream of making the perfect pizza. Nani smiled and said, "A perfect pizza is not just about the ingredients. It's about the love and care you put into it." Sammy took her words to heart and decided to create his masterpiece. The next morning, Sammy got to work. He started by researching different types of pizzas from around the world. He read about the classic margherita from Italy, the deep dish pizza from Chicago, and even the sweet dessert pizzas popular in some places. Sammy made notes about the crusts, sauces, and toppings, imagining how he could combine the best elements of each into one extraordinary pizza. Once his plan was ready, Sammy headed to the market. He picked the freshest ingredients: tomatoes, basil, mozzarella, cheese, mushrooms, and a variety of spices. He also bought special flour for the dough and some olive oil to give it a rich flavor. Back in the kitchen, Nani watched with pride as Sammy began preparing his pizza. First, Sammy made the dough. He mixed the flour with yeast, salt, and water, kneading it carefully until it was smooth and elastic. Next came the sauce. Sammy wanted something unique, so he roasted fresh tomatoes with garlic, onions, and a sprinkle of red chili flakes. Once the mixture was soft and fragrant, he blended it into a smooth, tangy sauce. The smell filled the kitchen, making Sammy's mouth water. "This sauce will be the soul of my pizza," he said, tasting a spoonful. For the toppings, Sammy decided to keep it simple but flavorful. He sliced fresh mushrooms, roasted some chicken pieces, and chopped bright green basil leaves. Finally, he grated a generous amount of mozzarella cheese, making sure every slice would be gooey and delicious. When everything was ready, Sammy assembled the pizza. He spread the sauce evenly over the dough, layered the toppings carefully, and sprinkled the cheese on top. "It's time to bake," he announced, sliding the pizza into the oven. As the pizza baked, the entire house was filled with its mouth-watering aroma. Sammy couldn't sit still. He kept pacing around, peeking into the oven every few minutes. "Patience is key," Nani reminded him with a chuckle. Finally, the timer rang. Sammy carefully took the pizza out of the oven. The crust was golden brown, the cheese was melted to perfection, and the toppings looked irresistible. He let it cool for a moment before slicing it. When Sammy took his first bite, his eyes lit up. The crust was crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. The sauce was tangy with just a hint of spice, and the toppings blended perfectly with the melted cheese. "This is it," Sammy exclaimed. "This is the most delicious pizza I've ever had." Nani tasted a slice and smiled proudly. "You've done it, Sammy. This pizza is truly special." Word about Sammy's pizza spread quickly. Friends and neighbors came over to try it, and everyone agreed that it was the best pizza they had ever tasted. Encouraged by their compliments, Sammy started selling his pizzas at the town's weekend market. Soon, his stall became the most popular spot, with people lining up to get a slice of his delicious creation. As time went on, Sammy's passion for pizza only grew. He experimented with new flavors, adding unique toppings like pineapple and Galapagos, or creating stuffed crusts filled with cheese and herbs. Each time, he remembered Nani's advice: put love and care into everything you make. Years later, Sammy opened his own pizza shop, which he named Sammy's Oven. It became famous not just in Sunview but in nearby towns as well. Sammy's dream of making the perfect pizza had come true, and he was happy to share his creation with everyone. And so, Sammy's story became an inspiration for anyone who dreamed big. It wasn't just the ingredients or the recipe that made his pizza special. It was the dedication, creativity, and heart he poured into every slice.